Welcome to Chapter 5, Cross-Channel Integration Strategies. In this chapter, we will look at one of the most fundamental goals of omnichannel retailers, cross-channel integration, which refers to connecting channels within the omnichannel context to create a seamless customer experience. Omnichannel retailers gain critical and invaluable intelligence about their customers' preference, interests, and shopping behavior by collecting valuable information on their customers. Retailers can access their customers' demographic, psychographic, and geographic information, product preferences, and shopping and return patterns using the integrated customer database systems. Upon finishing this chapter, you will be able to identify the components of cross-channel planning and development, understand the needs of a synchronization of business functions across the channels, also investigate solutions to common cross-channel problems, address the marketing strategies from a cross-channel perspective, and examine the customer relationship management concept in a fully integrated omnichannel retail environment. So let's first talk about the cross-channel integration strategies. Because the technology advancement, businesses are trying to combine all the consumers' contact points into a seamless experience. Therefore, omnichannel retailers has to revolutionize the retail sectors by using the integrated strategy. The fashion industry has experienced a higher revenue, higher margins, and greater loyalty due to the retail e-commerce platforms. For retail business, they must adopt the omnichannel integration strategies, adapt to the new technology, and measure the performance using data, and educate their employee to embrace these changes to provide a better and omni customer experience. So before we start, first we would like to talk about the cross-channel integration level. They coming from the semi versus fully integrated. In Chapter 1, we have introduced the organizational structure for omnichannel retailers. Fashion business companies Fashion businesses should consider internal operation structures that will encourage the teamwork and collaboration for the maximum effectiveness. There are three types of structures in an omnichannel retail structure. They are semi-integrated, fully integrated, and independent format. So the independent format structures are those in which all the operation channels operate independently and information is not shared between them. So similar to the diagram of multi-channel retailing, that consumer cannot bring their data or products from one channel to another. The second type is a semi-integrated structure, which means they share some but not all the operations and information tools are shared across channels. For example, the price on one item can be different in store and online. The fully integrated structure are those in which all the key business functions and informations are shared across the channels. As you can imagine, the more integrated it is, the more omnichannel customer service can be provided. And why it is significant for the cross-channel synchronization? Because the cross-channel collaboration can have an impact on the brand equity, sales, and profit. And then cross-channel, according to study, cross-channel customers spend 30% more than the single-channel shoppers. And nowadays, with the increased customer expectation, If retailer cannot provide a consistent merchandising selections and customer service across the channels, they're not going to meet the customer expectation and therefore getting the angry customers or consumer complaints. And then what are the solutions to the cross-channels collaboration problems? First, you want to synchronize your information system. So including the inventory planning software, and then your stock availability need to be shared. So more and more retailers now offers the in-store inventory informations on their website, so consumer don't need to go into the physical store and then find out there's no product available. They also need to share customer data among the various channels, and so if consumer data can seamlessly flow between the channels, they can benefit the organization and supply chain partners. So if a customer check booked a product, then they can check by themselves online, and then therefore reduce the customer service lines loading. The third approach is to implement customer service procedures. You want to have frequent trainings to keep your staff up to date on the cross-collaboration efforts, like selling tactics and in-store order fulfillment procedures. So when the consumer brings a problem to your in-store staff, they know how to help them. And the last one is related to company culture. Embracing changes is an important mindset for omnichannel retailers. For business managers, you want to have proactive plans for the upcoming changes in the retail world that offers business new growth, new products, and a better customer experience and better customer service. So in the followings, we are going to talk about what are the integrated marketing strategies. Basically, we will be talking about the 4 Ps and the brand equity. So you want to have integrated brand equity across channels. The product selling, promotion, and price and distributions has to be synchronized. And then last, we will talk about the consumer relationship management, which is putting the consumer service in the longitudinal view. So first, developing brand equity across channels. As we discussed in chapter 4, you want to have a consistent appearance of your brand images across the channel, and so you have activity for the social media. That's why you have a social media account. That's why you have a social media account analysis in the chapter assignments. And so this is very important to bring and build your brand equities among different channels. Next is related to your product and pricing. So you need to offer right products at the right time at the right place. And so that's the core of the omnichannel merchandising. And selling the merchandise cannot occur unless you have sufficient buying powers and expertise they are present. And pricing strategy is based on the science and art. You cannot just throwing a pricing whatever they want. You want to rely on the previous data, your selling data, and then the forecasting of the demands on the markets. So in terms of the products, and you would like to have the assortment allocated consistently across all channels, and then you can have your brick-and-mortar stores serve as a fulfillment centers for your online orders as well. And then when it comes to the in-store inventory versus e-commerce inventory, you can offer a in-store kiosk or mobile POS device, which will allow the sales associate to allocate the products and having them shipped to the customer's home quick and sustainably. And the third one is, as we mentioned, you can have an online search of the in-store inventory, which will allow the customer to see if there's inventory in store before they're actually going to the local store, or they could order it online and then have it shipped from the store to their home. Next, we will talk about the pricing techniques. So you want to maintain the prices across all channels by being aware of the variety and of price setting variables like e-commerce, economic issues, and the freight fees. So strategically use some channel to sell off the stock, and then in order to get ready for the new season is very common. So like Nordstrom strategically use Nordstrom Rack to sell their off-season products, so their regular store will have the shelf space to sell the new season products. And in terms of the distribution strategies and practices, you would like to consider from the customer expectation and fulfillment strategy. So from the customer expectation, BOPIS and free returns in store can help a customer to complete their transaction while viewing the merchandising in store. It is also important to keep these practices seamless and beneficial to consumer. Another considerations is consumer privacy, because many brands, consumer nowadays have privacy concerns, and you would like to update your customer privacy policy and to keep up your customer trust. We will talk about more details in the consumer privacy and information rights in the chapter 9. And great customer services and fast browsing speed is expected at all hours of the day, and so you want these to be integrated across your different channels. In terms of fulfillment strategy, you would like the seamless shopping experience between the channels, and then you can modify your supply chain to keep up with the demand of the customers. So chapter 6, in next chapter, we will talk more details about logistics. And then make sure you provide the opportunity for customers and your store staff to track the products. And stock keeping units stands for SKUs. They can help the sales associates to help customers to locate those products. Next, we will talk about the promotion strategy integrations and their practices. So as we have mentioned, for promotion, it has to be consistent across the channel. And then you want to launch the promotional campaigns and promotion lines both in store and online as well. According to study, the more exposure consumer are seeing the campaigns or ads, the more likely they will have a stronger brand recall and the broad product awareness. And then you also want to streamline your media, your subscriptions, so that they will subscribe on the mobile device and follow you on the social media or YouTube channels. The third promotion strategy is to provide personalizations into your communication with your customers. You can use emails or push notification for personalized messages based on their interests, lifestyle, and previous purchases. In the textbook, we use Under Armour as an example, how Under Armour use the personalized messages to engage their customers. So Figure 5.2 is the consumer trends in terms of TV and mobile devices time spent. And as you can see, in year 2018 and 2019, there are more customers spending time on the mobile devices rather than TV, and which is considered a major media buying pattern change when you consider the online ads market. And so for omnichannel retailers, they should consider to have an integrated promotion strategy across the social media advertising, email marketing, and then online display ads and the search advertising. So the retail industry has been one of the top industry to purchase online ads, and then pay-per-click pricing mechanisms is a very important pricing strategy, because online retailers, unlike the traditional mass media promotions, they only pay when consumer click on the hyperlinks, and then so search engine marketing stands for SEM. They can drive more visitors to a website when done correctly. Figure 5.3 is the social media presence at the time when we were doing the research of this textbook. This has a list of the top 15 most popular luxury brands and their online social media presence. As you can see from here, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter are the most popular used social media platforms. However, some brands like Rolex and then Valentino, they are focused on a lot of Asian social media platforms. WeChat is the social media platform in China, and Weibo, Youku. Youku is like a Chinese version of YouTube. And then Line is popular in Korea and Taiwan. And then KakaoTalk. KakaoTalk is a very popular in social media platforms in South Korea. And Xiaohongshu is popular platforms in China as well. So by looking at the social media presence, you will be able to see the strategic moves of these luxury brands. So altogether, the promotion strategy needs to be consistent cross-channel, and then cross-selling is the concept when the products are recommended, the original products, and then personalized recommendation can be efficiently made by using the customer's previous shopping history data. So if done right, a consumer, no matter they enter your company website and then move to the store, or they may start their shopping journey by searching on the website, and then you can reinforce with the email marketing and bring them to social media, look at the customers' reviews, and then they may go to your website to purchase. So all these cross channels need to be deliver the same consistent messages. So in the following slides, we are going to talk about another types of integration, which is combining with the device, especially mobile phones. So location-based marketing refers to based on the GPS or Bluetooth technology to reach the customer by their physical location. And so there's two types of geo-based marketing. And there's another called the proximity-based, which is targeting the potential customers based on their proximity, their location to a center place. And then that is using the beacon technology. We will provide more information in the following slides. So the definition for location-based marketing refers to a marketing strategy reaches customers in the right place at the right time with the right message and experience. And so the promotional message contents were selected to reach the customer when they are in certain geographic physical location. The strategy is powered by retail technology such as Bluetooth, GPS, RFID, Wi-Fi, and beacon. So, for example, the promotional messages can be, hey, you are near body shop in Oxford Street. Come in and get 25% off on all body creams. Seems like that will rely on more of consumers' geographic location. And then it can provide not just the immediate feedback from the customer, but also you can provide personalized content based on their option-in process. The option-in process will be considered as less invasive, and then it's excellent in collecting data, consumers' physical location data regarding their customer market behavior. So there's a term called social local mobile marketing or solo marketing. So this is a marketing strategy referred to marketing the micro-target the customer whenever, wherever, which contextual relevant content or promotions that is designed to share on the social media platform. Because most consumers bring their mobile phone with them everywhere, right? I do that. I believe you do that too. And so combining with social media, you will be able to catch what these consumers like, and then based on their geographic location and promote them with the most contextual relevant information. So this strategy can allow the business to track a consumer's physical location. And then they also allows customers to input information, for example, check-in, post, their status upload, or ratings and reviews. And also they want to look for informations like store hours, product and services promotions, review coupons, and promotions for the nearby business. And so to enable this technology, one of the technology used is RFID. RFID stands for radio frequency identification. It is a small electronic chips that transmits data wirelessly via radio frequency. And so RFID tag can identify and track the movement of those objects, products, or people within the limited distance. And the events, a lot of consumers can check in a venue and just by wearing RFID bracelet. So for the fashion industry nowadays, handbag can come with RFID chips inside to guarantee their authenticity, like Saint Laurent, Louis Vuitton, and Chanel has used this technology. And then software Ferragamo also began to embed the RFID chips into the left sole of their women's shoes to allow the company to verify their authenticity. Next, we like to talk about the proximity marketing with beacons. Beacon is a technology that will send signals to other smart devices use low-energy Bluetooth technology. So as a photo in here, so if you have app that can access the beacon technology, when a consumer brings a mobile phone to approach products that have the beacon technology, then the beacon will send the Bluetooth signals to the consumer's cell phone and then provide them the customized promotion or coupons to their cell phone. So beacon can support in-store messaging and then monitor the customers' in-store navigation, tracks them, and then also the capacity of shopping frequency, basket size, and therefore the personalized promotional messages can be factored in more personalized information. It also provides gamification capacity for treasure hunts and during the consumption, and consumer may, combining with their loyalty program, be able to have a long-term relationship with the company. And so chapter 5.1, we give you talks about the case study. Macy's utilize the location-based marketing powered by the beacon technology in their store. And here we have figure from eMarketers talking about the U.S. mobile location target ad spending from 2017 to 2022. As you can see, every year it has been increasing in the location-based target ads spending. And so especially after pandemic, more people are more used to shop on their mobile phones. And so this trend is going to continue to grow. So the last concept that we will talk about in this chapter is customer relationship management. Based on the previous database and promotional strategy, you are aware that nowadays retailers has abundance of consumer data, and they can utilize this data to maintain a long-term relationship with their customer. So CRM is the strategy manage and acquire new customer, retain the current customer, and nurture the lifelong customers. So again, we will need to mention about the customer lifetime value as the total worth of a customer to a business over time. And then a customer lifetime value give a better understanding in each group of customer segments, and then how much does the business can invest in the relationship with a certain group of customer. So there's 80-20 rule also apply that which is 80% of the total revenue comes from 20% of the customer base that is considered loyal to your company and organization. So again, please take a look of the Macy's location-based marketing campaign and how they integrate their consumers' database, online and in-store informations. So to summarize this chapter, we have talked about the basic cross-channel planning and development, different systems, and then in terms of their integrated level, we also talk about the why it is important and the need of the synchronize of the business functions across channels. We talk about the what are the solutions to common cross-channel problems, and those and also the marketing strategies from the cross-channel perspective. Last but not least, we discuss the customer relations management in the fully integrated omnichannel retail environment. That's it for discussion board 5. When it comes to the cross-channel shopping and service choice, customers usually have high expectations. What fulfillment options are required to make the options of placing on the online purchase and pick up in store a reality? Please provide your answers and draw from your personal experience or recent news. And if you cite any recent news, please provide the source in your post. Make a post and reply to 2 others. Hope you enjoy Chapter 5.